Welcome to day 3 of asking God questions so that we become more knowledgeable about Him. So today's question is, are we allowed to be rich as Christians? And yet again, we're going to be using the living and breathing Word of God to answer this question. First, we read from Matthew chapter 6, verse 24, which says, "No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money." So we as believers in Jesus must not idolize riches or wealth over God. We must seek after the glory of God in every circumstance. Secondly, we are given a warning in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10, where it says, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pangs." So it is a warning that love of money is a root of all evil. Now, it's not saying that money is the problem, it's saying the love of money. It is placing money above God. We are glorifying money above God, and that is where the problems come. Now, if we go back a couple verses in chapter 6 of Matthew, verses 19, it says, "Do not lay up for yourself treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up for yourself treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal." So it is calling us as believers to look to the hope, the future hope of what we are going to get in heaven, rather than storing up treasure and riches here on earth, which are temporary. Now, God does not say that riches and wealth are a bad thing. He actually gives his people riches and wealth as blessings, and he does call us to be wise with those gifts and to use them well and for his glory. So to answer the question, money is not bad, but the love of money can skew our relationship with God, which causes us to turn away from our faith. So we must heed the warnings that are in this word and be careful about what we are seeking. If you have any questions that you'd like me to research or ask the Lord myself, please put them in the comments and we can learn more about our God together.